Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jyoti and you are watching JG Chemistry. So students, today we are going to learn stability of carbocation and we will see the effect, what are the effects involved to stabilize a carbocation. So let's begin. Stability of carbocation. So it depends on hyperconjugation, inductive effect, mesomeric effect, resonance, and S character. Some effects are increases the stability of carbocation, and because of some effects, it decreases the stability of carbocation. So we will see one by one all these effects and how does it affect the stability of carbocation. So in that, first we are going to see the hyperconjugation. Okay, so first we need to know what is the effect of hyperconjugation on the stability of carbocation. So basically, if the hyperconjugative structure increases, hyperconjugation increases, it increases the stability of carbocation. So for that, we need to understand what is hyperconjugation. So this is an example we can see here. You have a alkyl carbocation where the carbocation is having a neighboring carbon, which is the alpha carbon. Two hydrogens are there. So to count how many hyperconjugation structures are there, we need to see the alpha carbon, how many hydrogens are attached to alpha carbon. Okay, so in this particular structure, you can notice there are two hydrogen on this alpha carbon. So basically two hyperconjugative forms are possible for this structure. So how it is called no bond, no sigma bond resonance. So you can notice here, if the one of the alpha hydrogen give its electron to this carbocation, so you get a double bond here. Okay, so basically if this is giving its electron, it will get a positive charge and you are getting a double bond here. So basically you don't have a bond now at alpha carbon between CH, right? So this is called no bond resonance. Okay, and then again you have one more hydrogen here. So with this hydrogen also the same phenomena will happen, and so this is called a sigma bond resonance. So there are two hyperconjugative form and total three resonating structures are there for this particular structure. So similarly, if you notice the other example here, so you have a tertiary carbocation here. You can notice you have C plus, and at alpha position you have three carbons, and at each three carbon you are having three hydrogens, right? You have three hydrogens are there, and so there are total how many possible hydrogens to give no bond resonance or sigma bond resonance? 9. 3 plus 3 plus 3. So total 9 resonating structures are possible, including this total 10 resonating structure will be there. Okay, so 9 hyperconjugative form and one is this carbocation. So total 10 structures are there which are possible. So in that way, each hydrogen is going to donate its electron from each methyl. So total 10 resonating structures. So if you compare the two example and if I ask you which structure is more stable, so the first example was a primary carbocation. If you notice, this carbocation is primary and this is tertiary carbocation. So the stability of tertiary carbocation is more as compared to the primary, because you can notice here the number of resonating structures are more for tertiary as compared to primary. So this is one justification. The tertiary carbocation is more stable than primary carbocation. The next effect is inductive effect. So inductive effect, it could be plus I effect, which occurs because of the presence of electron donating group. So if the electron donating group increases or if it is present, that increases the stability of carbocation. How? Because that will donate the electron to the deficient carbon center. Okay, carbocation means carbon which is bearing the positive charge means it is deficient. It doesn't have electron. So if it has around electron donating group, so that will donate its electron and satisfy that positive charge. So basically it is stabilizing the carbocation. So plus I effect increases the carbocation stability increases, and similarly minus I effect happens because of the electron withdrawing effect. So already the carbocation is deficient, and if you have on top of it electron withdrawing group, so that will withdraw the electrons. So it cannot give because it doesn't have So basically it will destabilize the carbocation, and so we can say minus I effect increases, the carbocation stability decreases. We will see one example here. You can notice here in this we have a carbon bearing a positive charge, and at alpha position you have three alkyl group. Okay, and similarly second structure you have two alkyl group, the third is one alkyl group, and fourth one is methyl. So if you notice here you are having three alkyl groups, so means three electron donating groups are there which will satisfy this positive charge, while in the second you have only two, the third is only one, and the fourth methyl you don't have. Therefore, the stability order decreases in the same pattern. Okay, so tertiary, this 3R1 is tertiary is more stable than the secondary, and the secondary is more stable than primary, and primary is more stable than methyl. And the reason is the inductive effect. Similarly, if your R is here methyl group, you can also explain the stability with respect to hyperconjugation also. So the molecule is having hyperconjugation as well as it is having inductive effect. Okay, and hyperconjugation effect always dominate as compared to inductive effect most of the cases. So if it is methyl group, more resonating structures are there, so we will consider the stability with respect to hyperconjugation. So this was the inductive effect. Now resonance, we know as the resonance increases, the stability of carbocation increases. So first case we will see, this is called allyl. Okay, allylic carbocation. What is allylic position? Allyl, you can see you have three carbon center here with on this you are having one double bond. Okay, and at the terminal carbon you are having a positive charge. So three carbon center, one double bond and a positive charge. This is the allyl system, and if this double bond give its electron to this sigma bond which is having a positive charge, so the another resonating structure you get. Now this particular carbon is having positive, the other is having a double bond. So in this way you can write down the resonating structure, that this pi electron cloud is resonating between the three carbon center, and so the positive charge. So this is a delocalization of the charge between the three carbons, and therefore the stability increases. Okay, and you can see here the substituted, it is all substituted. So if you have substituted allyl group, okay, if you have substituted allyl group, suppose this is CH3 here, then you can explain also with respect to the hyperconjugation, as well as you can show if it is CH3, as I told you, inductive effect as well. So you have resonance, you have here hyperconjugation, as well as you have inductive effect, and therefore the stability of allyl carbocation is more than the tertiary carbocations. Okay, basically substituted. If you don't have substituted, then the stability of tertiary carbocation here will be more. So that we will see in the example. As of now, you learn separately. So we have seen one case where we were talking about inductive effect, one case for hyperconjugation, and here we are learning about the resonance. The second case is benzylic. Okay, again it is a case of resonance. And what is benzylic position? You have an aromatic ring. Next to that you have a CH2 bearing a positive charge. Okay, so benzylic means C6H5CH2, that is benzyl group. Since the positive charge is there, it is called benzylic carbocation. Now this carbocation can be delocalized with this ring, right? So if this pi bond give its electron, ring at this ortho position get a positive charge, and this positive charge again satisfy with this double bond, and you get a positive charge with respect to this benzyl at para position. Again this will be satisfied here. Okay, this is ortho position to the CH2. In that way you can draw all this resonating form. As you can notice here, I've already drawn here. So since the positive charge is delocalized in the ring, the resonance is present, and therefore we can say this benzylic carbocation is stable. Okay, so again here substituted benzylic carbocations are more stable as compared to this benzylic carbocation. Substituted means if you replace these two hydrogens with, let's say, two phenyl rings, okay, we will see the case later on. So the two phenyl rings are more stable. Totally, if you replace all the three hydrogens here, one is already replaced. These two also, if you replace, the total three phenyl ring will be more stable than having two and then having only one. So this is another case of resonance here, and we need to find out the stability order. And what you notice here, you have a cyclopropyl ring here, right? You have a cyclopropyl ring here. In this case, you are having three cyclopropyl ring. Here you have two, and here you have only one cyclopropyl ring. So as you can notice here, as the number of cyclopropyl ring increases, the stability of carbocation increases. And exceptionally, this is more stable than having a three aromatic ring. Okay, triphenyl carbocation. So as compared to that also, this is more stable. Why it is so? You can see this diagram here. With this each cyclopropyl ring, what happens? You have a pi orbitals here. So these pi orbitals will have delocalizations of electron with the vacant orbital of the carbocation. Okay, so this is it is banana shaped, and it is easily can donate electron. So total, if you notice, there are 1 2 3 4 5 6 six bonds are there here, which will donate its electron to this carbon. Okay, so basically more delocalization is there here. Exceptionally stable, it can better accommodate transfer its electron to this vacant carbocation. And we also call it, you might have heard, dancing delocalization, dancing resonance, so which makes it more stable. So therefore, three cyclopropyl ring more stable than two and then having one here. Of course, here along with that, you can mention that it has a hyperconjugation, it has a plus I effect. But resonance stabilizes the most the carbocation. Okay, so there is a rule I will tell you, a trick you can say, it is RHI trick. Usually we call RHI. Most of the cases, if you have these three things in the molecule, so first is resonance, we give the preference over hyperconjugation and inductive effect. HI, hyperconjugation, gets a more preference over inductive effect. So we call RHI, right? So this is the case where you get the more stable one. Another factor is mesomeric effect, okay, which occurs because of the presence of electron donating and electron withdrawing group. So if it is electron donating group, it is called plus M effect. So if the plus M effect of electron donating group increases, the carbocation stability increases. So basically, mesomeric effect works on for benzylic carbocation, and especially if you have substituted benzylic carbocation, so it works on the ortho and para position. If you have substituent on meta position, this will not work. Here again, mesomeric effect work over inductive effect. So we give preference to the mesomeric over inductive effect. So this is more powerful, and we will see the case here. So as you can see here, we have this carbocation where you have two alkyl group. So if it is CH3, you can say hyperconjugation is there and inductive effect is there. But I told you here you have this OMe is a electron donating group, right? Electron donating group. So what will happen? The lone pair of this, the oxygen will give its electron and satisfy this carbon. So that will be in resonance here. Okay, that will be in resonance. And why it is so? See, oxygen is electronegative, so it will not easily give its electron. But you have here methyl, which is the electron donating group. So what will happen? Because of this presence of methyl, the electron on the oxygen will give its electron to this deficient carbon, and therefore whenever any electron moves towards the deficient carbocation, it possesses a mesomeric effect, that is a plus M effect. So you are getting this structure here. So instead, if you have OH, then this case will not happen, because then the oxygen being electronegative, it will not give its electron to this deficient carbon. But it's being electron donating group here, the oxygen will give its electron and satisfy those. This is the plus M effect. The next case is bridgehead carbocation. So what happens according to the Brett's rule, the carbocation at the bridgehead is not stable and it decreases the stability of carbocation. So what is bridgehead carbocation? So first we need to know that. So this, as you can see here, this is structure. Here you can notice this particular carbon where you have a bond going above the plane and another carbon here where again you have a bond going above the plane, right? So the other two are down the plane, this is above the plane. So these two are the junction point, right? These two are the junction point. So we call the bridge point because you have a bridge here. This is called bridge, right? So according to Brett's rule, the carbocation at the bridge position is not stable because this carbocation becomes sp2 and it can because of this sp2 and Brett's rule says that the stability of carbocation decreases. So this is the rule that carbon can be sp2 hybridized as this and it increases the huge strain in the ring. So Brett's rule says if you have sp2 carbon, that is the carbocation at the bridgehead, that increases the strain in the molecule and therefore it decreases the stability of carbocation. Similarly here, okay, so here again you can see we have a carbocation at bridgehead, right? This is the bridgehead, the two are bridgehead and sp2 carbon. Bridgehead carbons increases the strain. We will see how it will increase the strain in the examples. So therefore, the bridgehead carbocations are not stable and it decreases the stability. Fine. So now we will see the last character, like which decreases the stability of carbocation. We have seen that electronegative atoms are present or electron withdrawing group decreases the stability of carbocation. Bridgehead carbocation decreases the stability of carbocation. And now you have another important feature called S character. So S character increases, the stability of carbocation decreases. What is that? Now you can see in this particular example, you have a C triple bond CH and you have a vinyl group double bond and you have a single bond alkyl. So here the hybridization, this is having the sp3 hybridization, all sigma bond. This is having sp2 hybridization, you have one double bond here, so sp2 hybridized, and here you have one triple bond. So this is sp hybridized carbon or carbocation. So here you have the most S character. The S character is highest here in this sp hybridized orbital, right? So therefore, being S character increases, the electronegativity increases. If the electronegativity will increase, it will destabilize this carbocation and therefore the stability will be least here, okay, for sp. And then sp2 because S character is less compared to sp, but here the S character is more than sp3. So therefore the as the S character increases here in sp, and that increases the electronegativity of the carbon and therefore it decreases the stability, right? So we have seen almost main factors which affects the carbocation stability. In general, we will cover few molecules where we can categorize overall stability order and that we can find out here. Okay, so as I told you, the cyclopropyl carbocation is the most stable here. 3 cyclopropyl being banana shape parallel overlap of pi orbitals here. Okay, because of this shape, okay, so the 3 propyl ring stabilizes this carbocation, and then you have 2 this cyclopropyl ring, then 1, then comes your 3 phenyl rings. It is planar in nature and you have more resonating structures here compared to this one where you have comparatively less resonating structure. Then comes your tertiary tertiary alkyl group here, tertiary butyl group, carbocation. Now this benzyl is having less stability as compared to this. Why it is so? because here you can see the three methyls are electron donating in nature, so that stabilizes this carbocation. Moreover, you have hyperconjugation here, but here being C6H5, it is having a slight electron withdrawing effect. So compared to this, this will not stabilize as the tertiary butyl group. So therefore, the stability of this benzyl group is less than the tertiary butyl group. And similarly, then comes the allyl group. Compared to benzyl and allyl, benzyl is more stable. Then allyl, then comes your secondary, right? Secondary carbocation. You have two inductive effect, plus you have seven resonating structures here. Hyperconjugative forms are there. Then comes the primary, then comes methyl. Vinyl we know it being sp2 hybridized, and this aryl also is least stable in this list because that will destabilizes carbocation. One thing is because of the sp2 here you are having this carbocation is having only one sp2 center. Now here this carbocation is having two sp2 neighboring carbon, which will destabilize more this carbocation, because two electronegative center at the adjacent of this carbocation will destabilize more aryl group as compared to vinyl group. So I covered a few molecules here. It can be many more uh, that we can solve in the coming problems.